Hunkered down in frozen trenches, these Estonian soldiers are waiting for an attack that could come at any moment. Less than 100 meters away, hidden by the trees, the enemy is poised to strike. The bullets may be blanks, the combatants allies, but the scenario is very real. In Ukraine, right now, troops are in the midst of a vicious fight to repel the Russian onslaught. Here, in northern Estonia, just 80 miles from the border with Russia, the message is clear.
We have the neighbor we have, so we cannot choose our neighbor, which means that we have been ready to possible scenarios for a long time. We will do everything we can to protect ourselves and to do that together with our allies.
To succeed, and most importantly, not only to win the next war, but to prevent it happen, we have to be more, let's say, intensively involved together with allies to convince the Russians that they will not succeed in the military incursion.
What's in here is an enemy position in a trench line. This is a standard defensive position against a conventional force. What's happening right now is that the French infantry of the 27th Mountain Infantry Brigade, they are moving forward through the trees to attack the position and probe it. Enemy have fired back and the French have established positions there and are returning fire. If the enemy decided to come forward, these guys are here ready to fend that off, but they're establishing this baseline, keeping the enemy in the same place so that the command element can regroup, have a think about how they're going to attack the position, and if necessary call in reinforcement.
In the real world, an infantry attack might begin with an artillery barrage from units like this.
We're pretty much 80% of the battalion's firepower, so we're a massive help in denying ground, killing enemy forces, all that kind of stuff. Got a range of 5,675 metres as well, so it's not as if we're reduced. I mean, we're always behind the battle, but we're always supporting it.
For the purpose of the scenario, the artillery attack is simulated. It signals the beginning of the assault.
So you've probably heard the artillery fire going on to the enemy position. It's an objective we called Objective Bronze. It was an enemy company defensive position that's dug in with overhead cover and proper bunkers, almost World War II style in their design. It's a very difficult nut for us to crack. There's an obstacle belt protecting it as well from direct tank attack, which requires us therefore to launch a dismounted infantry assault onto position. The French company Lever, call sign 40, launched an attack from the wood line, massive fire support from machine guns and direct fire onto the position, and they would break into the trenches and then they would systematically work their way through the trench network of fighting and clearing the enemy soldiers. It's close, it's hand-to-hand fighting. It's the sort where you would fix bayonets and you'd go in. Lots of grenades would get used to clear out bunkers. It's a close and visceral fight.